Some sloppy turnovers early in the second half, and that is a miss and a half by Mickey Pearson Jr.
Full 5 Cardinals ready to check into this one. Sitting down there at the scorer's table. See a clean wipe at the next dead ball.
And it's Hendricks, Gorosito, Hart, Birch, and Jones checking in at this next dead ball. Spellman, feed, Boston. Samples heads in from the corner. Tough layup fouled on the way by Hernandez.
And how quick is Samples to get to his right hand, driving down the right shoulder of Jeremiah Hernandez. Cody Samples, the senior, is one of those guys you're going to look to when you're in a scoring drought. They're scoreless in the last 3 minutes, trying to break it here from the free throw line after the contact in the paint.
He really does move quick, and anytime you can force fouls and get yourself to the line, that's a net positive for Franklin, but that's a miss there.
Got our first Tater Tots alert of the season.
With student section, this is one of the big reasons they come in such big waves. They want the tots, baby. But he denies free taters. 1 of 2 trip for Samples. 16-point game again here in the second half. Joey Hart pass Gorosito. Birch, straight away, heads in. Layup with the right hand, no good. Hendricks offensive board. Ball State just keeps coming up with them. Gorosito, Hart, great ball movement. Birch, back out Gorosito. Here's a 3 thought about by Mason Jones. He'll pass out to Birch instead. A lot of ball movement, 7 seconds. Open man is Joey Hart in the corner. Left it short, gets his own board. Great effort. And there's another steal by Samples, 1-on-1. Rejected by Birch, but fouled on the way to what could have been a highlight block. Instead, it will be 2 free throws, and you can hear the Worthen crowd unsatisfied.
TJ Birch was almost really good twice in the last 10 seconds. Almost made the perfect extra pass, but good awareness to create the steal on the defensive end for Franklin, and then Birch coming through with a tomahawk slam block, but just a bit too much contact on the arm of Samples, who knocks down his first at the line.
Some substitutions for Franklin College. Jesse Morgan III, he's back in the game with foul trouble. 1 left until he's out.
And they're going to put him on Ben Hendricks, I think, on the defensive side. A better matchup by the numbers than if Sparks was out there, but we've seen Hendricks get physical today. Look for the Cardinals to attack down in the paint early with that 34-on-7 matchup down low.
15-point game. Every possession matters for Franklin, offensive and defensive. Ben Hendricks double-teamed, pass out to Mason Jones. And he left his shot short, trickles out of bounds. Franklin College, big stop.
We've seen a couple of those floaters now from Ball State offensively. First from Pearson, then we saw one from Joey Hart, and now the air ball short by Mason Jones. Perhaps the floater, something to be addressed here. One of those old-timey traditional shots that's kind of fallen out of the game.
Cooper Matthews for Franklin. Pass Braylon Russell out to Ferris. Feed to the X-Factor, Braden Flanagan. Jesse Morgan towards the baseline, moving around Ben Hendricks. Tight defense, great bounce pass to Ferris, opposite side of the paint. And shot up no good by Matthews, just trying to avoid a shot clock violation. Gorosito, and that's a foul on Ben Hendricks, an illegal screen.
Too quick on the screen that time from Hendricks, who was trying to hit him with a quick pick and roll, stop and go, get down in the paint. But the Cardinals get the offensive foul, and Franklin will have it after the timeout.
15-point lead. Ball State hangs on to it, but Franklin just keeps on punching.
It has been tight all match long. And it's going to come down to the race to 15 here. Ohio State serving, corralled by Pitlock, spiked over. Buckholz targeted that ball in the sky like an iron dome. 8-7 Ohio State. Still up, but Ball State with the serve, a chance to tie. Buckholz softs it over. Cole Young digs. Spike by Tharp, blocked by Rogers. We're tied up at 8-all. Buckholz to serve. Chance for the lead. Doug, spike, kill, Ohio State. Chachinski again. 10th kill. He's tough, folks. 9-8 Ohio State in set number 5. Chachinski to serve. He serves right down the pipe. He'll do the same here. Dug by Rogers. He'll go for the spike. Oh, off the face of Chachinski. Oh my, come on, man. That's just cruel. 9-all. Set number 5. Satterfield to serve for the Cardinals. Safely over. Corralled by Strong. Spike off of Gray. Rogers with the spike. Free balled over. Not there in time. The ball was sailing out of bounds. Grant Strong went to save it and wasn't there before the ball hits. And it's 10-9 Ball State. Oh man, what a fantastic effort. Cameron Gray dug that ball up with his face. Patrick Rogers, his 16th kill. Cardinals just won't stop, won't give up here. Trying to overcome all of the adversity of this match. They lost set number 4 by 10, and you can tell it's completely behind them now. All that matters is this final 5th set. Worthen Arena is loving it. The crowd is back in it. Loving the effort of the last 2 points by this Cardinal squad. Coach Cruz, if anybody has the answers to a tight 5-set ranked matchup, it's him. He's been there with the Cardinals all the way for the past 4 seasons. The winningest head coach in NAIA history as a head coach at Grandview for 9 seasons, won 2 national titles there. He's been to a Final Four here at Ball State. He's seasoned. He knows how to coach the biggest moments. 10-9 against Ohio State with the lead. Served by Satterfield out of the timeout. Dug up. Oh, a save by Satterfield off the spike by Tooney. Back over off of Rogers. Tooney digs it up. Up at the front line. Tharp going for the spike. Gets the kill off of the Ball State block. 10-all. Oh, man. This baby's going to go down to the wire. I can just feel it. Everybody can. Cole Young, the middle block, serving. A senior. He's ready for these moments, too. Right down the pipe. Bartz digs it up. Lead with the kill off the Ohio State block. Oh, that was speedy off of the hand. Man. I mean, you can't do much about that, folks. 11-10 Ball State leads in set number 5. Patrick Rogers to serve on the near side. Corralled by Strong. Spike up front by Chachinski. Blocked and saved by Satterfield. Gray sets it up. Bartz going for the spike. Gets it! A kill for Bartz! Oh, man, the young man's getting it done now. Timeout, Ohio State. 12-10. The Cardinals just keep on pushing. Wow. There's a feeling in this crowd. Could it be a victory?
Well, this matchup has certainly turned into a rivalry in recent history, and for more on that, we send it over now for the first time tonight to the 3rd member of our crew, Brayden Carroll. What's up, Brayden?
Guys, these two teams have faced off 70 times since this series began in 1971. There's so much history between Ball State and Bowling Green, but in the last 3 seasons, this rivalry has really been turned up a notch. Since 2021, in every MAC tournament, these teams have dueled, and someone's season has ended. In 2021, Ball State defeated Bowling Green in the MAC championship. In 2022, the Falcons took vengeance over Ball State in the title game, a heartbreaking loss for the Cardinals. And last season, Bowling Green again defeated the Cardinals, that time in the quarterfinals. Not to mention, all 3 of those matches ended in 5 sets. Heartbreak and grit have defined this rivalry, and both teams surely have the memories of the past etched into their minds to add to the fire of this match tonight. And hey, we got 2 matches this weekend between these 2 squads. What a treat this is going to be. Back at Briner Sports Complex, Sam Griffin, you guys in the booth, we're talking about Ball State's success in the early goings of this season, but for IU Indy, it's been a bit of an uphill climb. Their 1-5-1 start is their worst start since 2021, and their 6 goals put up in the first 6 matches of the season, 7 matches, is the lowest that they've had in a decade. After going 11-3-5 last season, this slow start for IU Indy has left heads scratching, and a big win needs to be on the horizon before the Jags head into the Horizon League for conference play.
Well, while we've got a bit of a lull, we're going to check in with our guy Brayden Carroll as we're going to pause just to make sure that NIU is able to clean up the dirt here. But we will check in with Brayden. We had that trivia question from you earlier, Brayden. After Friday's win over Eastern Michigan, Northern Illinois clinched its first winning season since what year? I hear you got the answer for us, Mr. Carroll.
The year 2008. That squad went 10-6-5, and just a little foreshadowing, when they played Ball State that year, a 1-0 win for the Huskies.
Well, that looks eerily similar, doesn't it, Brayden, to what we've got right now?
Coach, this team wanted to make amends for the loss at home to Cleveland Forest. Would you say that you've made amends with this victory?
Yeah, I mean, I think we wanted to play well because we were going into the playoffs, and you want to go into the playoffs feeling good about yourself, playing your best soccer. I think there was maybe a relief after winning the game on Wednesday where, you know, you've got the championship out of the way, and so now you can just go out and play free, and I thought they were very good at that tonight.
And there was a lot of adversity in this match with the early red card. You're playing down 1 man the rest of the way. What does it mean to get specifically that type of win, also a win with a lot of reserves getting the start?
Yeah, I think both of those things were important for us. That it's not how I would have wanted the game to go down. I wouldn't have scripted it that way. But the guts and the resilience and kind of just the collective effort that we got out of these guys, even when they were down, that's a lot of work when you're down a man, and just to keep doing it for 90 minutes. And I think we were down a man almost 80 plus minutes, I think, if I'm right on the timing. And that's a lot of work. And I was just, again, so impressed with their ability just to keep going and keep going and keep going. And we didn't just sit in, we kept attacking, which is the most exciting thing for me. We were brave, we played out of the back, we found spaces in behind, and we kept attacking.
So now you have 2 straight wins to end the season. You have the Valley Division Championship. So what's the philosophy heading into the playoffs and the trials that are going to come with having to play so close back-to-back?
You know, the mantra for us over the last, however long I've been here, 4 years, I guess, is we just take it one day at a time. You know, so whatever's on the schedule the next day is the most important thing. We don't look too far ahead. You know, especially in knockout play, you could start, you know, guessing who you're going to play and what the matchup is. And look, at the end of the day, tomorrow's a rest day. Rest is really important this time of year. We've just finished our 3rd game in 7 days, and I think our 4th game in 10 days. It's a really busy stretch. They need some time off, and then we'll get to practice on Monday, and we'll only worry about Monday. And then, you know, Tuesday we'll practice, and Wednesday we'll practice, and Thursday, and then we'll figure out who we're playing against and start getting ready for that one because we'll play on Friday.
Awesome. Thank you, Coach.
Yeah, thanks.